Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between, we are next going to offer up some words from the Stubbs family. So we'd love to welcome them up to the podium when they are ready. Come on, let's give a bigger round of applause for this family.
Hi everybody, my name is David Stubbs. John Stubbs with my father. I'm here with my sister Clemmy, her fiance Katie, my stepmother Robin, and my brother Robert. It's bittersweet to be standing here and speaking to you about my father, Dr. John Stubbs. I wish he had paid more attention to his health. He might well have been speaking to you today instead of me, and here with his friends, his best friends, Stan Rattery and Harry Vieira, and I think all three of them would have gotten a kick out of today. Dad died 25 years ago, having never met any of my or my siblings' life partners. My lovely Katya, Helen's husband Neil, Michael's husband Bill, or Clemmy's fiancée Katie, or any of his 5 grandchildren. And I'm thrilled that Clemmy and Katie have come here just for the weekend from Birmingham for Bermuda Pride. In January 1993, after a night of terrible back pain, Dad woke up with continued pain and limited mobility. After getting x-rayed, Dad diagnosed himself accurately as having prostate cancer with secondaries in his spine. Surgery in Boston improved his mobility, but Dad's illness was terminal. He returned to Bermuda to work and to politics in February 1993. At the time, I was living in Kazakhstan, and when I learned about Dad's diagnosis, I made plans to return to Bermuda to stay with him throughout his illness. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to work closely with him in his last year. I'm also very happy to have had the opportunity to connect with Clemmy, who I really had only seen previously on university holidays. In the book that she wrote about Dad, my stepmother Robin says that Dad started working on his private member's bill because of a gay-bashing sermon at a funeral that he attended in December 1993, where homosexuality was described as an abomination. It's disheartening to consider that some in our community continue to use the same language and warped thinking 25 years later. Another reason for the initiative may have been my father's recognition that with the limited time left to him, he wanted to address a wrong done in 1971 when a similar decriminalization effort failed. Today's event and parade would have made my father very happy. He would have been proud to participate in it, probably from the train. It's sobering to think back to May 13th, 1994, and to remember how close the vote was. 22 votes in favor, 16 votes against, and 1 abstention. And in fact, the bill might not have been debated at all. Weeks earlier, a UBP MP had proposed a motion to delay the debate for 6 months, which would have killed the bill, and by that time my father would already have been dead. Thankfully, that motion was defeated. Remember also, there was a group that called itself the Christian Coalition, and they were joined by the Salvation Army, and they marched 7 times around the House of Assembly as if it was the walls of Jericho in February 1994. I'm pleased to note that while our then Premier encouraged people to keep on marching, and he voted against the bill at the time, he has since spoken in favor of LGBTQ rights, and rainbow flags fly in front of his building today. I'd also like to thank the PLP MPs. This was a private member's bill, so people didn't have to vote along party lines. The PLP MPs who voted in favor of the bill on the day. Dame Lois Brown Evans, Dame Jennifer Smith, Dr. Ewart Brown, Alex Scott, Frederick Wade, David Allen, Renee Webb, and Jimmy Williams. I'm humbled by the bravery of Peter Carpenter, who was the public face of Dad's bill as spokesman for the Bermuda Human Rights Alliance. We should also remember the contributions of Senator Norma Aswood, Quinton Edness, Dr. David Dyer, and many others. We all owe a debt to those who have worked to advance LGBTQ rights in the years since September 1994. And we owe special thanks today to Chen, David, and Liz for organizing Bermuda Pride. Words matter. Words spoken and not spoken by public figures matter even more. And while we celebrate Pride today, we need also to remember Upi Ming, whose murder in September 1994, less than a week after Dad's bill became law, can be attributed to a great extent to the hate speech in 1994 and the atmosphere promoted by opponents of Dad's bill, whether they were in the Christian Coalition, the House of Assembly, the Senate, or on the radio, or the Royal Gazette. Knowing what we know now about the increased incidence of self-harm and suicide in the LGBTQ community, and among LGBTQ youth in particular, the sooner our leaders today show some real moral courage on this issue, the better. Thank you.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, the Stubbs family, give them a big round of applause. I know why we're hiding this. Turn it around. Same reason we're hiding it.